Hello, I think we're live. We're going live, going live. All right, things are good. Okay. Sorry, I'm still getting over this cold-ish something. I don't know what it is. Cold, flu, who knows. But hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Today I'm just going to be taking photographs and listing a lot of the items that I got from the Dress for Success sale that I went to yesterday. And also I had a Goodwill haul from Friday that I still need to photograph and list. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I hope that you're working with me as well. Maybe you're taking photos, maybe you're sorting, maybe you're shopping and just listening. When I shop, I like having headphones in, and sometimes I'll just listen to other YouTubers. Okay. I don't know if this is right, but I started doing shoulder, chest, and length for measurements for blazers. I think that sounds good. 17. I hope I'm not wasting my time. Hope people like it. Okay, 17, 22, 25. So this is a Land's End jacket. It's a size 16. It's like a really nice linen material. Again, this is something I got at this Dress for Success sale. So I paid $3 for this. I didn't look up comps yet, but you know, we'll know that'll sell for more than $3, and especially since it's pink and kind of like Eastery and spring color, I think it should sell pretty quick. Tough thing about this linen material sometimes is it's so wrinkly. Even like after you wash and dry it, it still just like holds wrinkles. What can you do though? I think sometimes that's the look, you know? This looks like something that somebody would wear to like in North Carolina or something where it's like humid, but you still want to look nice. It's that nice like linen material. Another thing I've been doing, oh yeah, it's 100% linen. Another thing I've been doing is taking photos of the tags on the inside because sometimes those have style numbers or like the material, and sometimes people want to know that information. So if you haven't joined me before, what I like to do when I take photos is I like to get all of the information in my photos. So I get like a picture of the tags, and then when I am done taking photos, I put a sticker on it with the measurements and the weight so that I can take a picture of the item with the sticker with the details on it. And that just helps me so that like once I fold this item and put it away in my inventory, I don't have to pull it out again until it sells. So like even if people have questions about it, like I have the tags and I have all the information. So I never have to pull it out again, which is nice. I feel like this is going to be, I want to guess, this is going to be, oh, I'm going to say 16 ounces, just a pound. 16.86, which sucks because since it's over the 16 ounces, I have to ship priority, which means it's way more expensive. Bleh. I did just order a whole bunch of the flat rate padded envelopes from the post office. Like, if you go into the post office, they have like all of their items, like all their shipping materials, like they have flat rate boxes and flat rate non-padded mailers, like flat rate envelopes, labels, all that kind of stuff, but they don't keep the flat rate padded mailers in the store. So I think it's because people would just take them because those aren't cheap. And I know a lot of people take free stuff from the post office and use it for non-post USPS shipping, which I don't think is right. So, but anyway, I think I should be getting those padded flat rate mailers hopefully tomorrow or the next day. And that will make it easy, because if you didn't know, I think the shipping, at least if you're going through eBay and getting the eBay discount, I think first class mail, it costs between like $2.60 or $2.70 and $5 about. But the priority starts, I think it starts at $7. And the flat rate padded envelope is $7.25. So I feel like you might as well do the flat rate envelope. Because if you go over like 2 pounds, then it costs, I think it's like $10, which is crazy. So I'm really excited to get those envelopes. It'll just make things easier. Like, because I have listed some items that are heavier, and in the shipping option I put that the shipping is flat rate mailer, but I didn't have those yet. So I just had to ship them priority and pay more. So should save me some money getting those. And just make things a whole lot easier. Like, you can ship shoes, and I'll throw a leather jacket in there, I hope. I don't know how big they are. I hope they're, like, you know, big enough for like I hope like a pea coat would fit in there, because those suck to ship. 22, 22, 25, 22, 25, 22, 25. Kind of want to just guess my weights today. I feel like this is really lightweight. This is going to be 6 ounces. I started rolling my clothes too. I think rolling is going to leave less wrinkles than folding it. So I fold, obviously, to get it into the shape, but yeah. Okay, moment of truth is maybe. No, I'm gonna change it. It's gonna be. I'm gonna stick with 6. 5.32. I was gonna change it to 5 ounces, but we round up to 6. Okay, so like I was saying, I put all my information on stickers. Put the sticker on here, and then I take a photo with the sticker. I just got these, they're like laundry hamper things. I got these from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use them to store my clothes because I ran out of bins and I didn't want to pay. It's like, the bins I have are like $16. It's crazy. And the nice thing I think about that's going to be nice about those is I've been putting off doing my inventory forever, because right now I just have 3 45-gallon bins that have all of my clothes in it, and they're not inventoried in any way. So every time I do shipping, I have to go through all of the bins, and it's not easy. It's not like, I do want to get those organized so that I have like in my in eBay I can put that this is like in bin A or this is in bin B, you know. But it's just been, I think it's just something that's going to suck so bad to do that I've been putting it off. This is cute. This is a Ralph Lauren. Dang, somebody cut the size out. And it's a little dirty. I think in hindsight I probably would have bought this, but I got this at the Dress for Success sale, and I was just grabbing things so fast. I didn't check anything for quality while I was there. I just assumed that everything would be washed and cleaned. But it's not. I just assumed because like it's for women to go in and get clothes, and so I thought it was kind of like a closet. But it's a great program, and I'm really glad to benefit from that sale. I almost felt a little bad at the sale because I was just getting so much stuff, but the ladies there kept pressuring me to get more. So I was like, okay. This is one of those things that's hard to do lay flats of. Because it doesn't have buttons. It doesn't hold its shape. It's really nice material though. It's cute. think I'm gonna buy a mannequin at the end of the month. I think because I've been doing this for 3 weeks now. I think, yeah, 3 weeks. And, oh, this has a stain on it. Dang. I'll just have to, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. You know what I'm actually going to do with this is throw it in my junk pile. Not junk pile. Yeah, junk pile. And then, like, I have some things in my junk pile that, you know, need like stain remover or something like that, but otherwise are good to sell. So that's like one of those things. I think I should be able to get that stain out. These are Torrid stretch pants. They're size 10. New with tags, which is super cool. This was a great find. I actually have no idea what like Torrid prices are in stores because I've never been to one. And I've never like looked up their online store or anything, but their stuff sells really well for me. This has a style number on it. Sweet. It's funny, they like, I think it must have been the store that donated these, but they like took a Sharpie and like Sharpied over their logo. It's like, you can still read it. I think it's funny sometimes when like clothing brands donate stuff, like they'll take the tags off or something. It's kind of sad because it's like you're trying to do something good by like donating the clothes to somebody that needs them, but then at the same time you're saying like, you know, you didn't pay for this, so you don't deserve to have the brand or the logo on it. It's weird. I forget to mention these. That reminds me of like when, I think, yeah, Abercrombie got in huge trouble because they were, instead of like donating their jackets, they were throwing them away, but then they noticed like bums were taking them and wearing them. So they just started shredding all of their clothes before they threw them away because they said like a bum is a bad word, homeless person. They said that they were like ruining their image or whatever. They also said the same thing about people, plus size people. So I think after all that controversy, I feel like Abercrombie's done. Yeah, didn't like the CEO say something that like he didn't want fat people wearing their clothes because it ruins the brand? Sad. And here I am being politically incorrect and saying fat people. I meant to say plus size. I feel like you can get in trouble for like saying so many things anymore. Like if I'm worried I'm gonna say something dumb live, you know. You see like all these big famous YouTubers, like they'll just say something like that they're joking or like obviously didn't mean, but like when you say something, like the words have, you know, people take the words that you say for face value a lot of times, and they don't take into consideration like what you truly mean or if you're joking or whatnot. So gotta be careful. These are really cute color pants. I like them a lot. Dun, 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 dun. And that song that's called like Young Dumb stuck in my head. Young dumb broke high school kids. Well, we're young dumb and broke. I'm a horrible singer. It's funny, all of the men in my dad's side of the family are horrible singers, like really, really bad. And I mean that with lots of love. But like when my dad sings, like the dog will howl. My grandpa's Every year for my birthday, my grandparents call and they sing me happy birthday, and it's just horrible. But it's like, it's kind of a joke, you know, because we just can't sing, and we know that. Bought this because it's polka dot. It's Blair. I don't know the brand. It's made in India, it says. And it seems like it's new, but... Bum 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 dun 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 dun. There's a lot of like spare threads on this thing. Bum 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 bum. I wonder if polka dot stuff sells really well for other people. I feel like every time I get something polka dot, it sells so fast. So if I find polka dot stuff that's in good condition, I'll pick it up. Especially, I love the like blue polka dots, blue and white polka dots. It's like really kind of like nautical looking. Cute. Bum, 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 bum. Rolling seems to like save more space too. Like look at that, like a little shirt taco. I'm always curious, like I watch a lot of other resellers on YouTube, and I haven't seen anybody, I mean I'm sure people have done it, but I've never seen a video of how somebody like stores their stuff. Like how they fold, store, and inventory. I think inventory is probably like one of the just most annoying things about this. But, you know, if you get stuff inventoried, it just makes everything so much easier. Like, I know that I have to do it, and it's going to be such a pain. But after I'm done, it's going to be so much easier, make my life so much easier. But I'm still at the point where I don't feel like it's necessary yet. Like I was saying, I still have to go through like 3 45-gallon tubs to go through, like find my items that sold. But I do that like once a day, and it takes maybe 20 minutes to go through all of my bins and pull out everything that sold. So it's not like a huge hassle at this point, but I know it definitely will be soon. So I kind of think what I'm going to do is, like I have these new mesh bags that I got from the Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to start storing my stuff in those, and I'll just inventory everything going forward. So like these bags that I have right here, I'll go ahead and make them like bag A and put a label on it, and yeah. Cardigans sometimes are so hard to do flat lays of. Because you want it to like lay like how it would look on a person, but that's not always like how they lay naturally. I'm curious if having a mannequin is going to speed things up for me or make things slower. So I do feel like these flat lays, you would think they're really fast, but they do take more time. Or they do take time because you have to like position it in the right spot. Dun, 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 dun. This is dirty. I should have sorted through these before. Oh, this is a Pendleton jacket. This is size 12. I think this is a vintage one. I was so bummed. Like, when I did my haul the other day, yesterday, I was so excited about all these Pendleton jackets because I think I got 4 or 5 of them. And Pendleton's really expensive if you don't know the brand. They're based out of Portland, Oregon here. And they make really, really high quality stuff. And because of that, it's expensive. It's not like it's like Gucci or like Louis Vuitton that's expensive just because they have a brand. It's expensive because it's really high quality stuff. But anyway, I looked up comps, and like all of the Pendleton jackets that have sold this year sold for like $5 to $10 I was so pumped. Like, because I have one that it's new with tags, and the tag is $180. So it's such a bummer that the resale value is not there. And I wonder why that is. Because I know a lot of times, like, things won't resell very well because the market is, like, flooded with that type of stuff. Like, I think J. Crew is a good example of that. Like, there's just so much J. Crew in the Goodwill bins that I think it's just, like, oversaturated on eBay. So, yeah. Maybe the same thing's happening to Pendleton. I don't know. That reminds me. I was just reading an article that somebody is predicting that J. Crew is going to go out of business soon. The article I was reading was saying that a lot of big retailers are expected to start filing for bankruptcy. 17, 20, 24. 17, 20, 24. And it's funny because, like, everybody's blaming Amazon, but it's not Amazon's fault. It's the retailers. I mean, if you're not keeping up, aka really mostly doing online, you're going to fall behind. Because, like, I think, has Sears filed for bankruptcy? If they haven't, they're going to. But that's, like, an example. Like, they never really, like, stepped up their online game. Like Macy's, same thing. Like, because they're like physical retailers. That's why I think a lot of companies like Target was really smart with what they did online. How if you have the Target Red Card, you get the free 2-day shipping. Like, you need to compete. And it's not just competing with Amazon. Like, obviously, Amazon set the bar in terms of, like, logistics and getting your item in 2 days. If that's going to be the standard, like, if you can get something from Amazon for cheaper, faster, better customer service, like, all of those things, like, why would you go anywhere else? You know? So, I think it's going to be interesting to see, like, I know people are predicting that, like, malls are going to be a thing of the past. And I know a lot of malls are dying. There's a series on YouTube called the Dead Mall series. I think it's by a guy named Dan Bell. And he goes to abandoned malls and kind of, like, explains how they got there. The interesting thing I think about that is that I was recently doing some research on how generation, Y and Z, I think it was Gen Z, but it's like the newer generation that's, like, in high school and going to college right now. The studies were saying that generation really, really likes instant gratification, and because of that, more of them would prefer to go to a store than order something online. But in order to capture that audience, you have to have a really good online front and a good storefront. So I think, like, if you're a retailer, I think the best thing to do is, like, doing the in-store pickup, where you can, like, shop online and compare, because that's the biggest benefit of shopping online is, like, you can compare, you can read reviews, you can get all this information that you can't get when you're in the store. But combine that with, like, the instant gratification of being able to pick it up, or offering, like, 2-hour shipping like Amazon does. It's a really cute dress by Maggie London. Want to say it's a good brand, but I don't know. Still haven't looked up any comps for these things yet. Bum, 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 bum. I love how this camera has the like screen that bends so that I can just go like that and still see. Okay. So, no, that's definitely 21. I'm not going to do the waist on this because it doesn't have a waist. I didn't see a size on it. 21, 36. I always hate when things don't have sizes. Because I never know what to like do in the listing. Yeah, there's no size. It's weird because it doesn't look like it's missing a tag or anything. It's just... Who knows? No tag. Bummer. Bum, 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 bum. So like when things don't have tags, I will, or a size tag, I'll guess the size. And I'll just notate that in the description. But that's never preferred. And definitely put in the measurements, you know? Boom, boom. I got these rubber bands from the Dollar Tree and they suck. They're not like, they just stretch so much they don't hold. That's too much stretch. Actually, I just went to the Dollar Tree this morning and I returned some things. The Dollar Tree has a lot of like clothing storage things, and one of them was they had like blanket bags or sweater bags that were like square plastic bags that like have a zipper top, and I thought that'd be really good because it makes everything like a cube. I could stack them, but I opened them up and I was like putting clothes in one, and the material was literally thinner than a garbage bag. So like the first one, I just accidentally put my finger through. It's like, this is not going to work. I felt silly, like, exchanging things at the Dollar Tree. But hey, it's crazy because I got these, like, wire mesh bags for the same price as those, like, garbage bag, blanket bag things. Garbage bag, blanket bags. This is something that does not look good in a flat lay. It's because it's, like, really stretchy, so it needs to see it on somebody. Bum, 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 bum. This is Talbot size large. I had way too much caffeine today. I don't think I've like talked to people about this, and I'm the only one that I know. Actually, I think my sister feels this way too. But if I overdo it on caffeine, like I just feel sick. Like I feel like I get really sweaty, like super shaky, really nauseous. It makes it hard for me to like stay focused and like keep a thought because my brain's going so fast. But I mean, all I had today was a cup of coffee, like 1 cup, and I'm feeling like that now. Which sucks. 17, 25. And I just don't get it because like I drink the same amount of coffee every single day, but sometimes it just affects me different. Or maybe I just accidentally made it stronger, or maybe I just drank a little too much. I don't know. Just know I don't like it. It's almost like I can just feel the caffeine like running through my veins. And it sucks when you like overdo it on caffeine because there's nothing you can do to like undo it. You can't like, you just have to ride it out. Somebody needs to make like a caffeine, oh my gosh, a caffeine see, I'm like tongue tied. My brain's going so fast. I'm talking faster. Okay, anyway, somebody needs to make a caffeine antidote. And I think there are things that are kind of like that. There's like a amino acid called L-theanine. It's like a dietary supplement you can get on Amazon or like a GNC or something. I need to get some more because I just ran out, but it helps your body process caffeine better. I think that's what it does. But if you drink like a big cup of coffee and take this supplement at the same time, it gives you like a really nice clean caffeine high without like the jitters and the sweats and like your mind going too fast like I'm experiencing right now. It kind of like counteracts the negative effects. It's a really, really big shirt. I don't really know or understand women's shirt sizes. Like this is Lane Bryant. It's a 26-28. So I don't know what that means. Like I don't know why some things, and it's just a shirt. It's not like it's a blazer or something. So I don't understand why some things have like small, medium, large, plus size, whatever. And then some have 26. Gosh, the shirt is so big. It's really cute though. I like the material. Boom, 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 boom. It's cute. This would look so good with a white button up underneath. This is kind of like a meshy material. You'll definitely see whatever's underneath. But I think that would look very classy. Oh gosh. This is a bad flat lay. The thing about this too is even if I haven't had a mannequin, I couldn't use a mannequin for this. It's too big. That's why I want to get a plus size mannequin. They're just so much more expensive. And by plus size mannequin, I mean real size mannequin because nobody's the size of a mannequin. This is 30 chest, 30 and 27. I feel like I'm going really slow with this stuff. Normally I'm a lot faster. I think because I'm still feeling like run down. Ever since I've been doing eBay, I find it hard to relax because you know that like you could be making money at any given time of the day. So it makes it really hard to like I'm going to spend 3 hours just sitting on my butt. Because that 3 hours, you could get so much stuff done and make money. And like I did, I drove for Postmates for a little bit, and it was kind of the same thing. I did it when I still worked a full-time job, but like when I would be home in the evenings, it would be hard for me to relax because it's like I could be out making, I think I averaged on about $20 an hour at Postmates, but it's like, so it's like if you want to watch a movie, it's like you could watch a movie or you could make $40. It's a tough sell. It's another Pendleton jacket, size 16. This is definitely not new. It's has some staining on it. It's not very apparent. I don't even think it will photograph. Actually, it will. Dang it. Yeah, it looks like somebody spilled coffee all over this. It's a bummer. I mean, because like with comps, $5 or $10, it sucks. And it's wool, so it's not like I can throw it in the washer. I'd have to like spot treat it, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna list it as with flaws. If it does have stains, I take photos of the stains. I had a lady email me today. I had like a Tommy Hilfiger shirt listed for sale, and she emailed me and she was like, is that a stain on the back, like right next to the seam? And I didn't even notice it, but when I looked at the photo I was like, yeah, it is. It was like literally the smallest stain, and it had been washed out, so it's kind of just like a darker, slightly darker part of the fabric, and it was a dot, like the size, less than the size of a hole punch. But I found a cool new feature on eBay. Like if somebody asks you a question, you can respond to them and also send them an offer. So what I did is I sent her, like, I think I had the item listed for $9.85. So I responded and be like, I said, thank you so much. I didn't even notice that. And then I responded with a $7 offer. So I think that's really cool because that will help, like, you know, if it's defective or something like that, it will make it a little bit easier to sell because it just offers them immediately, and then they don't have to go and do like put in a best offer or anything. Excuse me. Panels and blazers. I keep thinking I'm almost done, but I have so much stuff. Oh, this is so cute. This is a Torrid dress. Size 3, which I think is extra, like 2X, I think. So cute. Dresses that have a waist like this are nice to do flat lace for because they look, I think it's easier to picture what it would look like on. Oh yeah. Oh, this has the date. It's 2012. It's a really good dress for spring. Nice and lightweight. Cute peacock colors. Super breathable. Bum, 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 bum. That's so cute. Okay, so for dresses that have a waist, I'll do bust 24, 19, 38. 24, 19, 38. I had a lady email me about a pair of linen pants, and they're those like, they have a drawstring on them. I think they were Tommy Hilfiger or something, but they were wide legs, so in the photo it makes them look really short. But I had all the measurements in there, and I even filled in like the inseam section in the product details. But she emailed me and she was like, "Are these pants or capris?" And I didn't know how to answer. I said they're pants for most people, because I mean, obviously it depends on how long your legs are. I think 29 is a pretty standard size for women's pants. It's like I know men, like 32 is a pretty normal leg size. So I don't know about you guys, but I had a really good sale day yesterday. Because I shipped stuff out at 4 o'clock on Saturday. So from about 3 o'clock Saturday until this morning, I sold 14 items. And 5 of those items was last night when I was sleeping. It's funny, for the first few weeks I was doing this, I left my sound on my phone, because I even wanted to wake up if I made a sale. I wanted to know immediately. But now it's it just goes bonkers all the time, which is really cool. I love that sound. It's like the cash register sound. Cha-ching. I just sold a zip up hoodie like this that was pure yellow, like neon yellow. It was a men's. The guy bought it Saturday at 10 o'clock p.m. And he emailed me, I think I did the shipping label Sunday morning, and then he emailed me Sunday afternoon, and he said, "Can you please ship this item?" And I said, yes. I was wondering if he wanted me to ship it that day. So I just was like, yeah, of course. I was like, the post office is closed today, but I am going to be sending everything first thing tomorrow morning. And that was nice too, because I went to the post office first thing this morning, and so then I followed up with that email. I was like, hey, I know you're really eager to get your sweatshirt, so I dropped it off at the post office this morning as soon as they opened. So you should be seeing tracking soon and be getting it in 2 to 3 days. It's things like that. Initially when the guy emailed me, is can you ship it please? Of course I'm gonna ship it. You just bought it. It's annoying, but you gotta turn it around and make your customer happy. It's interesting because customer service is really important with your eBay store. I'm just waiting. I know I'm gonna make a mistake sometime soon. I know that I'm gonna accidentally ship the wrong item, or I don't know, something's gonna happen. And I'm going to get negative feedback. So I don't have any... Oh, I have one negative thing on my account. But I just know that's going to happen, and I've got to prepare. I hate negative feedback. I got this negative feedback from this lady. I don't know why I did this. It was 5 years ago maybe. I bought these skincare eye patches. They're the gel under eye patches. I bought them in bulk from Alibaba, and I was reselling them on eBay. And I did pretty good, because I think I paid 10 cents for them, and I was selling them for a few dollars each. I had a really good listing. I did a video. So they were selling pretty good. But this one lady was so crazy about the tracking, and she kept emailing me when are these gonna get here, when are these gonna get here, when are they gonna get here? And it was tracked. So I just said it looks like the post office is expected to deliver it on Thursday, blah blah blah. And for whatever reason, I think she was upset that they weren't gonna get there fast enough. I think I shipped them out a day later than I should have. So that was part of the reason she was upset. But UPS tracking said they were going to get there Thursday. And they ended up getting delayed and got there on Friday instead. And she like, oh my gosh, she sent me so many nasty emails. And it was like one of those things where she made me so angry. Like I should have handled it better and just like refunded her immediately or like sent out a new one. But she was just making me so angry. I just didn't want to deal with it. So she told me that because they arrived, like she said that she was waiting at home all day Thursday. So she wasted an entire day waiting for these. And keep in mind, like she spent like $9 on this. So she's, according to her, spent all day waiting for a $9 package. And because they came on Friday instead of Thursday, she wasn't home when they were delivered. And she claims they melted. Which maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know how like eye patches would melt like that, but so she like left me like this really nasty eBay review, like never ever ever deal with this seller, never again, buyer beware. It's like, okay, I hope that made you happy. You know, I had like all positive feedback. So it's like one little thing like that. Like it's easy to see like as a buyer, like if you're looking at somebody's feedback, it's easy to see like if just something went wrong and the customer went crazy, because customers do go crazy. So like when you see like a review or a feedback that's just so nasty, like you just know that that person's in that case and don't listen to it. But as I was saying, I know I'm going to make some mistake soon. And I hope the person will deal with it. Okay. Like the other day, I almost accidentally sent out the wrong item because I have so many things right now that they're starting to look the same. Like, it was a knit sweater, and I had 2 knit sweaters. They were different brands, but they were the exact same color, like same knit style. And then I keep all my clothes folded and rolled like this, so it's kind of, it's not easy, but it makes it easier to make mistakes. So I almost sent out the wrong thing, but I did double check, thank goodness. Oh, I forgot measurements. Shoot. These are big jeans, but they're so nice. Like, I think these will sell pretty quick. They're Torrid new with tags. It says they're high-rise, curvy. Get a photo of that. And they're new with tags. But I think plus-size, dark wash, skinny, stretch jeans sell pretty good. $23, $14, $23, $14. When we went on to the Dress for Success sale on Friday, they had a lot of new with tag Torrid jeans, and I was like, I'll just pick them up on the $3 flash sale, but they had all sold by then except this one pair that is ugly, but I did pick up anyway because I think they're ugly enough that somebody will really like them. Whoa! Gosh, 26 ounces. That is why I'm getting the padded flat rate envelopes, because if I did these priority mail, they would be like $12 to ship. And hopefully, like I'm sure that these will fit in a flat rate envelope. $7 instead. And I think I'm going to be doing free shipping like on all my items from now on. And it will just make it easier knowing that, like, I'll add $5 for anything that goes first class and $7 for anything that's over a pound. This is a really cute ModCloth size medium dress. Bum, 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 bum. I wish ModCloth did like style numbers, but I haven't seen any on the other ModCloth dresses I was looking at. But I could have just missed them. Yeah, no style number. $16, $15, $38. $16, $15, $38. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember just those two numbers. I have like the worst memory in the world. I used to work at Starbucks, and I was just always so pleased with myself because when I worked at Starbucks, I could remember like 200 regulars orders. Like, we had the same people come in every day, and it's just crazy that I could remember, like, I would say about 200, like, remember their names and remember their drinks. It's not, I mean, that's a lot of information. It was crazy how much information our brain, like, useless information our brain can store. It's like, I can remember all the song lyrics to like all of Britney Spears' songs, but like ask me to do something tomorrow and I'll probably forget. Let's see. Alright, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've done 12. Oh my gosh, and I've been doing this for 52 minutes. That's like 4 minutes an item. That's not good. I think because I'm also talking. I do it faster when I'm not. Pick up the pace. It's like tough because I can work faster. It's just I don't want to. Working faster just makes things more stressful. But I do like getting as much stuff done as possible. Obviously, who doesn't? I think I mentioned in another video that I used to take photos with my phone, but then I remembered I have this really nice camera, so I started taking photos with this instead. And I like using my camera so much better because, like, if you hear how fast it goes, it's like as soon as you press it, it autofocuses and then takes a picture like so quick. And because the lights are so bright, the shutter speed is really high, and so like you can move really quick and you don't have to worry about it getting blurry. And the photos have been coming out so much better. Like, they're so much better that I don't need to edit them anymore. Dang, these are 24. 24. $24, $12. 24, 12, 27. Bum, 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 bum. But these are going to be, I'm going to say 27 ounces. Uh, 30 ounces. When I'm not live streaming when I'm doing this, I have a goal that I try and get things weighed before my scale runs out. Like my scale automatically turns off after a certain amount of time. And I don't know what amount of time that is, but I try and get things like the next item to the scale before it turns off, if that makes sense. Because I can do it, it's just I gotta move fast. So I'm gonna pick up the pace. Because if you can be more efficient, you can make more money. Oops. Might as well just put this caffeine high to good use. Okay. And really quickly, this is 20, 24. I'm not even gonna use my folder because this is so sheer. I'm just gonna roll it up. This is so cute. I guarantee this is gonna sell in like 2 days at least, or at most. The heart polka dots are really cute. Alright, I made it. My scale didn't turn off. It's 4 ounces. It's nice to have goals. Like, my goal is to beat the scale. Ooh, this is really cute. This is a Torrid button up with like stud detailing. That's new with tags. So one thing I may help my process. Oh my gosh, this still has the. Oh my gosh, this still has the store like security thing on it. Uh-oh. I wonder if I can remove that. What if it's like one of those ones that's like ink? And if you try and remove it, it explodes. I'd be so pissed. If I got it from, like, if that happened and I got it from the thrift store, like, I would be so mad at the thrift store, but from Dress from Success, you can't get mad. It does make it look like it's stolen, though, you know? Don't turn off scale. Alright, 24, 28. I was listening to somebody on YouTube, and they were saying that their goal and what they do on a regular day is shop, photograph, and list 50 items a day. That would be, oh, the scale turned off. That would be my goal. If I could do that, that'd be really nice. I think I've done it before, but it's just you gotta work really fast. And some days you just don't feel like working fast. Getting through this pretty good. This is new with tags. But this is the skirt that comps were like $3. I don't know what this brand is. Who, what, where. Super cute. Oh, it says it's from Target. That's why it's cute and cheap. Target really does make amazing stuff. Like whoever their buyer is just does a phenomenal job. And all of the home stuff, like all of the Nate Berkus stuff, so good. My husband and I were watching interviews with Nate Berkus and his husband, his name's Jeremiah, and I knew of him from the Rachel Zoe show. Like she had a reality show, and he was an assistant for a while. And it was funny because I didn't take measurements. He wasn't super good at his job, but he's like unbelievably hot, like unbelievably hot. So I think that's why Rachel kept him around. But they're so cute now. Because you know they're like beyond wealthy with Nate Berkus and that Target money. I think Jeremiah mostly is like a stay-at-home dad now, and they're just so cute together. They have a really cute story too. Like, I guess Nate Berkus lost his long-term partner, I think in a hurricane. And so the interview I was watching was talking about how he was like dealing with that and then met Jeremiah. My husband was reading an article yesterday, and it was talking about like statistics for married people. And on average, married gay men on average make twice as much as married heterosexual or gay female couples. That kind of makes sense. I think a lot of like, I don't know, I think the reason is that I think being gay, you have to cross a lot of hurdles in your life. And you have to go through a lot of tough things that most people don't have to go through. And that obviously makes you stronger. And stronger people do better in life. I don't know. I thought it was interesting, though, about how lesbian couples, like their average income was the same as heterosexual couples, but gay men was double. Like, that's a big difference. Okay, this is 16, 18, 22. 16, 18, 22. But I do love now that there's a lot of really positive gay like couple role models like Nate Berkus and Jeremiah. I think the other one is Neil Patrick Harris. They have the cutest family. Gonna be heavy. 23 ounces. I'm getting those padded flat rate mailers at the right time too with all these jackets I got from Dress for Success. Kind to stay, like if I'm at the bins, I usually stay away from jackets. Unless it's a really nice brand or something. When I'm at the bins, I like going for like t-shirts and things that are... I thought I took pictures of this already. I know this was missing a... I don't know why I set that aside. I forgot what I was talking about. Bum, 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 bum. This is so cute. This Chico's size 3 cardigan. Like a really lightweight cardigan. Flat lays like this take so long. Gotta make sure it looks cute. Otherwise people won't buy it. Ooh. So I was watching this documentary on Netflix yesterday. And I think it's a new documentary. It's called Take Your Pills. And it was really interesting because it was really about like Adderall and Ritalin. And I don't know what the like goal of the show was, but it made me really want to try Adderall. Everybody's like, you take it and within 30 minutes you feel like your best self. You can just focus, laser in, everything is fun. I'm like, I want some. But I think the documentary was talking about how we really live in a hyper-competitive world these days, and like a lot of people that are performing at really high levels, like in Wall Street, obviously, investment banking, stuff like that. A lot of people are using enhancing drugs like that. And it's like, I guess it kind of was saying that because it's such a competitive market, like people are resorting to drugs, and that kind of creates an unequal playing field. So like it will be really hard for somebody that's not drugged up to like be performing as hard, fast, and as long as somebody that is. But all the documentary made me want to go get a prescription for Adderall. They really, like, they didn't talk about any downsides whatsoever. Like, they didn't talk about, I mean, and obviously there's, like, tons of, like, negative health effects of it, but they didn't talk about any of it. They just had people, like, coming on talking about how great it was. It's weird. They didn't even show, like, and all the people they showed, too, were, like, really successful. They didn't show people that, like, had gotten addicted and had tried to get off, or, you know, it reminds me of the movie Limitless, where it's like a super version of Adderall, but like he was taking it, and then when you stop taking it, like you go back to yourself, but like a worse version, because your brain is used to like that drug all the time. So I thought it was interesting on Netflix to really glamorize it. And I will be honest, I did try Ritalin one time in college. And it was amazing. Yeah, somebody gave me... Hold on, I gotta get a washcloth. was in, oh, this has makeup all over it. Anyway, somebody gave me a extended release Ritalin pill in college, which is Concerta. So it's like 12-hour release, and I took it and I studied for 12 hours. It was incredible. So I could see why people like get addicted and love it so much. I think and I had a calculus test the next day, and I got one of the highest scores in the class. And I remember being in like a study room and I was just writing on the board and I was just having like the best time. It was like so fun to study. This one's interesting. It has this zipper detail, and I thought it was like just for looks, but you can actually like take off this bottom line of jacket. How weird. So if you're wondering why I haven't seen my dog yet, it's because we went on I think we probably walked about 3 or 4 miles this morning. He was so hyper this morning. I knew if I didn't take him out for a really long walk, he'd be bothering me all day long. That little guy has so much energy. This is like 15.9 ounces, which is perfect because my mailers add hardly any weight, so I can still ship this first class. I used to have, I was using bubble mailers before just because I had a whole bunch of them from something else. And those weighed like an ounce. And so I'd have to weigh an ounce, and it would suck if like the item was like about 16 ounces and I had to ship it to priority because the mailer pushed it over. So I got these just like poly mailers from Amazon, and I got them in fun colors. So I have like a matte pink, I have blue, and I think I have white and maybe another color, I forget. Those are definitely something you need to buy in bulk online. I ran out of mailers for a second, and I thought they would be like, I knew they would be more expensive to go get them in stores, but like every office supply store, like Staples and Office Depot, they sold bubble mailers for over $1 each. And these are the ones that you get on Amazon for like 8 cents each. So like to buy 5 mailers was like the same cost as buying 100 on Amazon. It was crazy. And that, my friends, circling back, is why retailers like that are going out of business. Although I think those places will take a while to kind of start going out of business, because I think most of their business is probably like commercial, like office supplies and stuff like that. And they give different prices. So like they're not going to charge a big business $1 a mailer. They just do that in stores because they can. 21. 21, 12. I'm really excited. I think I have 5 subscribers right now, which, you know, like people say it's only 5, but it's really exciting to me. One of them is my sister, but still. It's just cool to see growth and see things, you know, making progress. It's really cool and really exciting. So I know you're watching. I really appreciate you watching and joining me. I know there's like 1 or 2 people that kind of tune in every single time, and I don't know who you are, but hello, and I really appreciate it. So glad I hope you're working with me. You could just be sitting. Although I would feel bad if like somebody was sitting and listening to me for like 2 hours. Like I said this in another video, but some of my like actual favorite videos to watch are ones like these that are like really long, like an hour or 2 long, and just like somebody talking or like background noise, because a lot of times I like background noise. Like one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, and I'm gonna have to reach out to her at some point. She resells handbags. But she used to have like another YouTube channel, but now she like resells handbags. And she does like thrift shopping videos and stuff like that. But I love watching her videos because they're usually about 30 minutes long. And she like takes her camera and like films when she's shopping in the store. And I love she has a really nice voice. I love listening to her talk, and she's really funny. So like you have her commentary of like going through things, but then at the same time, I really like hearing the background noise. Like I like hearing the chatter of people and like people coming over the intercom and things like that. Like I don't know why I like that so much, but I just really enjoy it. Like I like watching those videos when I'm getting ready for bed, or sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll just put headphones in and ooh, these look really worn. I'll put headphones in, and I subscribe to YouTube Red, so if you have YouTube Red and you have the YouTube channel or the YouTube app on your phone, you can watch videos with your screen off. So like you just get the audio. And so I like doing that a lot. So I really hope that people are doing that to me. So I want to like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I think it's nice because I feel like other people are like doing a service that I'm benefiting from for free, I guess, because you don't pay anything. Well, I pay for YouTube Red, but I just wanted to get back to other people. I really hope that I stick with this thing and this channel grows, because it would be really cool to have like, hundreds of people in here for a live stream, and like it'd be really cool to have like people chatting with each other and like being able to ask people questions. Like, have you heard of the brand Vigos? Because I haven't, but they look expensive. Still haven't ran comps for these. 15. They're small. 15. 7.5. When a measurement has a half in it, I can't usually remember it. Just write it down. And there you go. This is for somebody that's very skinny. Bum, bum, ba, dun, 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 dun. these are probably going to be one of the first pairs of jeans that I can ship first class. Those jeans are big. Over a pound. Yep, 14 ounces. For a little person. Hey guys, I think I'm going to take a break soon. So I'm going to... Let me see how many items I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 in an hour and 20 minutes. So that's 80. That's still 4 minutes an item. I got better after I started picking things up, but I need to get a lot faster. Yeah, so I'm going to take a break. I need to charge my camera too. I'll be back later today. Still have some more stuff to take photos of, so I think I'll jump on live stream again for that. And I'm still thinking about doing a live stream of me actually listing items, but when I do listing, I like to watch something, so I don't know. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me again. I really, really appreciate the 1 or 2 of you that are watching with me. So I'll see you later, and I hope you have a really good Monday. All right, bye.